Hi, my name's Shifty Chunks. I am trying to complete all the chunk tasks on the RuneScape map. The difference between me and a traditional chunk man is I'm only giving myself 1 hour in each active chunk. If I'm able to complete the whole chunk, then that chunk becomes permanently unlocked and I can go back there anytime I am connected through other chunks that are active. So let's see how long this takes me to get the max cape. Welcome back. We are in the Soulwars chunk. I got on earlier because I was going to get the tutorial out of the way, and I found something out about Soulwars that I did not know. You need 500 skill level and 40 combat. We have 359 total level and 28 combat. So we are very far off. And I thought we would be able to get some of the spoils of war, get some runes from that, some bolts from that, some supplies. But no. Let's start this and let's look around. Most of the tasks are either stuff you get from this guy for playing or from the moss giant out here. But do I have any sources of food? Because I thought I'd be able to do a Soulwars game, come fight, do a Soulwars game, come fight, and restore my food that way. Another mine talisman. Take it. We do have a bank in this chunk, which is nice. Those are 42. What is going on? There. Well, that's not great. Let's try to mage them a little bit, see how that goes. Don't know how long this will last me though. Not very. Not very long. 19, nice. Can I get away from this guy? Okay, that seems like a pretty easy setup. Although I'm got 100 more casts left to go. Bye bye runes. Level 20. So I got a new mouse and keyboard today because mine decided to stop working on me. And it feels very strange. Like, I don't think the mouse is faster than my old one, but it has less resistance or it's lighter, so it like feels way out of control. It's gonna take me, I don't know, a few minutes to get used to. It's not that big of a deal. I don't know what I'm complaining about. That's not a bad little safe spot though. Well, that's nice. Low alchemy. I can't imagine it being worth using the runes for that on anything yet. But that is a good thing just to have for whatever reason. Alright, while I'm killing this guy, go look at the tasks that we got. Mithril weapon, cook a shark, dragon armor, soul cape. I think the dragon armor is the med helm that I would get from the rare drop table. Yeah, med helm, mithril spear, soul cape. I just hit 22 magic. The other screen, plate legs, ectoplasmator, little creator, soul cape. Quite a bit of stuff, but I mean, until we can get in to Soulwars, most of it we're locked out of anyway. So let's finish off these runes, and then I will go bank, get rid of some of this stuff, and it'll probably be almost time for the system update. Anyway, so I'm really hoping that my range is going to be enough to do damage. Because I don't need to be doing like 9s and stuff like I've been doing with this. I don't expect that at all, obviously, but if I could hit, 1s and 2s with most of the bolts, I'll level up really fast. But I don't anticipate that. I mean, it's the worst kind of crossbow. I think it's the worst bolts. But there's a potential that we can make some decent range progress. I'm trying to not say decent, but it keeps coming out, and I'm frozen again. Come on. Alright, we got 4 more casts. Let's finish these off. We'll switch to range and see what that's gonna look like. Is that it? Take that off. A lot of zeros. So I'm still trying to get back in the game. And this update is the rebalancing update. And I wasted all those runes. Had I just waited, I think I would have gotten more use of it. Let's see. Fire. Moss Giants. Yep. That's a shame. Oh well. Hey, we're back in. Alright, let's try this crossbow out again. So if you do hit, you have 2 chances of hitting a 1, and then 1 chance hitting a 2, 1 chance hitting a 3, if your max hit is 3, according to the blog. I'm guessing I wasn't hitting, like, passing the accuracy test check, because I was only hitting zeros. Not have enough range to actually hit here. But one thing I was thinking was that, grab these bolts and not die. I might be able to lure some other things off the map to me if, let's see, yeah, there's a bird. And this might drop bird meat or something like that, which will be a way to get some more food. Looks like level 5 range. Yeah, I was messing with the settings for the chunk roller, and I cannot really figure out what I need to do to unlock hunter, to unlock fishing as a primary method if I don't have options to get the stuff on my map. Like, even if I have a fishing net, even if I have a fishing pole, whatever, the chunk map doesn't think I do, and it prevents me from having to do that as a task. And I could do it manually, but it feels so likely to get messed up again, and I really would prefer not to do that. Was not a fan of that last time. Alright, I'm gonna go check the other side and see if there's anything that's a little easier to hit from my chunk. Hopefully without dying. No, don't do that. What the? Oh, I see what I did. Okay. Leave me alone. Nope. Can I not get through here at all? Ooh, I'm gonna die. This is not smart. Can't walk through there. There is a bird there, but I can't get to it. See if the level 5 will help me out here. Does not look promising. Yeah, I can't fit through there. Hey, I did hit. Nice. I hoping that Soulwars was going to work out, because I thought that would be actually really good for my account. Yeah, we don't have a lot we can do in this chunk. There are basic trees which we could fletch, woodcut, and fire make, I guess, but that kind of feels like a waste since we can do some range training. Just hit 6 range, 27 hit points. I think I'm going to see if I can't get level 7, and I'm going to try Mossy Giants again. Alright, 7 range. Let's go try the Mossy Giants again, see if we can't at least hit some 1s. Hey, there's a 1. Hey, there's a 2. Look at that. Alright, even if this takes a while, this will be decent XP, I think. I probably won't. I'll probably end up. Oh my god. Okay. I'm probably going to lose a lot of bolts doing this. But I don't know how important that is really going to be for my account if I just burn through these instead of worrying about picking them all up. I've been thinking about it a lot and trying to come up with a way that I feel comfortable with these grinds that are not coming up on my chunk task. Now, I think the easiest way that I currently have is when I unlock, say, something like Catherby, and that makes this, say, this shark, say this chunk is permanently unlocked. I unlock Catherby, can get the stuff that'll allow me to catch a shark. I can't make Catherby a permanent unlock until this is also done. Because I think unlocking Catherby will make this task accessible as a primary method. And then so it'll just be attached to that chunk. I don't have to add it. But to make that one permanently unlocked, I do have to finish whatever grinds become accessible from there. It's a little goofy, but I think that will be for the best, for my account at least. Alright, I'm still on the first kill. Don't even know if I'll get one here, but get a little bit of XP. I'm almost not too far away from level 8. Got a strawberry seed from that first giant. Level 9. Definitely hitting a lot more often with each level. Dr. Jekyll should be a strength potion. 10 range. Alright, after I kill this one, I'm gonna go get my inventory set up. I might try to kill this imp if it is hanging out right here. Actually, can I just... Oh! Big mistake. Okay, that was stupid, but it worked out. Yeah, I'm gonna set my inventory up after I finish this up, and then I will come back until it's time to roll. It's a whole lot of zeros. We really didn't go through as many as I thought we were going to. I was kind of prepared to like burn them all out, you know. I hoped we would get more XP than we've gotten, but level 10 is a lot better than level 4. Okay, now I don't have any mind runes left. Do I want to take the staff anymore? I think not. Like, I know I could always get some, but I don't know, I feel like it's not really gonna be worth it right now. I wanted to take my fishing net also. That's something I should be carrying with me. I don't know how flinching works when it's not around a corner. Okay. Not too bad. And then I wait till this drops, then I can do it again, right? I can't really face tank them, but I can flinch them. This is almost as bad as crossbow. The worst part about flinching is hitting a 0. Because you wait so long to make progress, and then nothing. Alright, I'm gonna face tank him for a bit and see how this goes. If I can get another kill in, that would be... Ooh. Okay, one more big hit and I'm gonna step away again. Alright. Oh, I'd really like to get off this island. I do not want to be here anymore. I know it'll be better once I get away from this, and if I do get pushed into more of the island, I can work on getting the 500 level and work on getting the combat total. Going from 28 to 40 though, I feel like that's gonna take a little while, right? I don't think this visit, unless it goes really bad for me, I can't imagine that I will not go back to Edgeville before being able to do a Soulwars game. But like I said, it could go really bad. And if it does, I could be here for a very long time, getting all this stuff unlocked. Last 30 seconds, I will be very happy to roll a new chunk. This has not been my favorite chunk. It didn't help that I was having so many internet issues during it too. That makes these kind of boring grinds feel a lot worse. Okay. So we can go here, we can go here, and we can go here. We can also go back to Edgeville. I think that's it. Okay, let's roll. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Not going back to Edgeville. Don't have the bird thing, the bird trap to catch those. So I can fight the birds. I can do that with range. That'd be some XP there. These, I feel like all these are just normal trees, huh? Wow, I don't want to roll that chunk. Although it might be free. Let me check. Let's go back to our chunk roller. And calculate tasks. Yeah, you trees and you logs. Chop and burn. Cannot do that yet. Options are killing birds or chopping basic trees. Both will advance the account. Neither will kill me, which is nice. And I don't have to flinch or safe spot, which is also nice. Welcome back. This chunk is going to be an interesting one. The two requirements are chop a U and burn it. So I think I'm going to spend some time working on my firemaking because I'm currently only level 30. The bummer part about this chunk is there are only U trees and basic trees. So let's get started. How much to report? Still cutting logs, still lighting them on fire. 33 firemaking. 34 firemaking. 52 woodcutting. 35 firemaking. 36 firemaking. So I've just been going in this loop, starting here, going around. Nothing too exciting, just normal trees. But it really wasn't too bad. It's kind of vibing, chilling out. Not too much to think about. Hour went pretty quick. Last minute. That's my time. Alright, not much to say about this. Let's hop over to the Chunk map. We did not get 60 and 60 firemaking woodcutting. We couldn't do the use. Everything else was already done, or there was nothing to do here. 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a bummer though, because it's gonna push me right back down. Okay, well, that is a free one. Okay, so I'm gonna make that rollable and that rollable. And let's roll to see what the next plan is. Okay, that's a free one as well. Check this out. This is the line. So this was the chunk I had spent the last hour in. This is that little corner. Nope. So I would be in this chunk, but I can't get over there. So that roll, we're gonna say does not count. Okay, we're not going there. This is our only option. Okay, another hour of woodcutting firemaking. 38 firemaking. Now, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before, but I don't think I anticipated how much this early account, or how much in the early game, would be focused around woodcutting. It's been a lot of woodcutting. 52 woodcutting, 43 fletching, and 38 firemaking. Easily the highest skill and amount of time my account has put in so far. 39 firemaking, 40 firemaking, 41 firemaking, 53 woodcutting, about 7 more levels from use. We're 19 firemaking levels away from use, but this chunk has got a lot of requirements. But I'm hoping as I move away from here, if I go north or south, I can find either an oak tree or a willow tree, and even a maple tree, because I'm pretty close to the level or more. That should increase the XP quite a bit. So this is rollable, this is rollable, and this is rollable. 3, 2, 1. Happy about that. Do fishing. Oh, sorry, I'm on the wrong screen. I got a big fishing net. So restart this. Let's burn most of these. So the nice thing about this is there's chicken and there's cows, which means if I can unlock this, if I can get to 15 fishing, then I can have a food source in this area, which will make a huge difference, especially when it comes to those mossy giants. Level 4 fishing. Level 5, 20 cooking. I would really like the fishing random event. If I could manifest that, I could definitely get this chunk. Fish. Level 6 fishing. I was gonna say 6 fish sixing is what I almost came out. 21 cooking. Level 7. Level 8. 7 more to go. It definitely is speeding up, but it's gonna be very close, I think. If I can unlock this, I'm gonna let myself diagonal walk because I should be able to do that without a problem, unless there's a tree or something blocking it that's gonna force me into the other ones. I'm gonna allow diagonal walk in there. 22 cooking, level 9 fishing. So the thing that I was excited about the big fishing net is, if I remember correctly, so this is a shark fishing spot, I can big net fish here, which should help quite a bit. Sadly, I don't think I'm gonna make it in time. 23 cooking. We're inching our way towards 500. Still got a while to go, but definitely closer now. And just a reminder, I need 500 total level to do Soulwars, and I need 40 combat to do Soulwars. Just hit 10 fishing, 11 fishing, 24 cooking. Alright, I'm gonna stop cooking these and see if I can't speed this up a little bit. Level 12. Well, we got super close. Level 12. Just not enough time. Yeah, 4 more minutes. We'll keep doing this and just get as close to 13 fishing. I guess it's not gonna happen. We did make quite a bit of progress though. 13 fishing. 2 more levels. If we come back to this chunk, we should definitely be able to get it. So let's swap over to our chunk pick. So we can go north and we can go east. I would really prefer to go east. 3, 2, 1. That's exactly what I expected to happen. We are back in this chunk again. Not my favorite chunk in the world, and I fear not the last time we'll be here either. 42, 43. Evil Bob. This might be the fishing. Is this the fishing one? No. What is it? Diamonds. Okay. We're up to 44 firemaking and 53 woodcutting. And let's see what we got going on here. So we can go here, and we can go here, and we can go here. 3, 2, 1. Okay. So we unselect that, calculate our tasks, and that is a permanent unlock. Which means now we get to roll like this. Which means there's a good chance we're gonna be right back to where we were. Although I will have that. There is the smallest chance that there's like an oak tree or something of use for me over there. Let's go. Let's swap back over here. Let's check it out before we roll for the next chunk, and just so we can know our fate for sure. Yep, just normal trees. Bummer. Even know. I guess I want to go north because I don't want to go east anymore. I've had enough of this chunk. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Let's are there no tasks in this chunk either? Will this be another free chunk? It really wants me to go back here. I can tell. Oh, okay. Doesn't look like any oak trees here. Is this gonna be another free chunk if we roll it? Alright, let's swap back again. This is a free chunk, which makes that rollable now. 3, 2, 1. Okay, we are going back. I mean, I guess we don't have to go back, but I think that's actually still the best spot. The trees are pretty grouped well together. Start the timer. Let's cut some more trees. 45 firemaking. Honestly, I want an oak tree, not even necessarily for the XP, which, I mean, don't get me wrong, that would be really nice to have the extra XP. But this is my least favorite type of grind in the game, where it's kind of like Tithe Farm. It feels very much the same as Tithe Farm. You just repeat one action and then you do a new action. But the action takes a beat longer than you want it to. It's like, okay. And so you lose focus, and then you gotta do something else. And you lose focus, and you do something else. And it's like this really drawn out thing where if it was oak trees, I could AFK for, you know, whatever it is, 20 seconds, 15 seconds. But I could like not have to pay attention the whole time. And that is much more preferred than the lag time between even lighting the fires. There's like this amount of time that makes it feel really slow. 54 woodcutting, 46 firemaking. Everything's starting to blend together. My 4th time through this chunk. And there's a good chance it will not be my last. Alright, that is the timer. Let's swap over to our chunk map. So we are here, which means we can roll this one, and this one. So it gives us a little more options. This looks like it's going to be a free chunk. This will be fishing, and this will be moss giants. I would really like to get the fishing before I get the moss giants again, because that will give me food, and I need food to fight the moss giants. 3, 2, 1. Hey, look at that. We are 2 levels away from 15, so we just gotta grind out 15 and then we can roll a new chunk. Alright, we're back to the fishing chunk. I'm going to, okay, let's restart the timer. I'm going to burn these logs just for the extra XP because I need them. Don't want to waste it. And then I'm going to drop fish. There we go. 14. Level 15 fishing, I guess just having the rule is if I finish a chunk like this, but I want to spend the rest of my time, because I still have 45 minutes here, I'm allowed to do that. I don't have to leave early, but I can leave early if it's a free chunk. It's either I'm going north, and it's going to be woodcutting, firemaking again, or I could just stay here and fish and get my fishing up. I don't have to woodcut firemake. It's just the only option I've had for so long. Or I'm going to go mining. I'm not going to fight on the next roll for sure. So maybe let's just roll. So that is not rollable, but this is, and that is. I feel a lot less concerned about this chunk now that I could fish if I want to. I don't have to spend an hour woodcutting, firemaking. While good, it's so slow using basic trees. When I could, if I get a maple tree or an oak tree or a willow tree, I can speed this up so much, and it's more AFK. Okay, let's roll. 3, 2, 1. Okay, going north again. Man, this chunk. And I think I'm gonna just fish for a little while. I'm happy to do that. I'll just head over there at the end of the hour and roll a new chunk. I might do some more woodcutting and firemaking, but for right now, fishing seems like the most benefit to my account. I could start cooking because I'm not in a rush anymore, because that's what I was drop fishing. Oh, I could also train melee stats or even range stats. Maybe that's what I should be doing. 47 firemaking, cook these anchovies. Okay, new plan. We're gonna take this off and we are going to massacre a bunch of cows. We're gonna get our range level up, so when we go back and fight the mossy giants, we can safe spot them and use our bolts, our crossbow, and be more effective. So it's not taking 20 minutes to get one kill. Just hit 12 range, 13 range, just hit 14 range, 15 range, 16 range. Getting 20 range is going to unlock those studded chaps, which I think will be better than my plate legs, my Iron Man plate legs, which are still my best in slot that I currently have. That is 17, 29 combat, 28 hit points, 18 prayer, 19 range, one more level to go. That's level 20, which is the studded chaps, which I don't have on me, but I will get when I get the mossy giants chunk again, which is going to be a boost to my range, which will make a big difference. Alright, I messed up. I don't know what happened. The timer wasn't going for a while, and I'm pretty sure I'm just about done time-wise. I don't think I went over. Haven't been playing that much longer, but let's go ahead and roll our chunk. Alright, so we can go, so we're here currently. We can go here, we can go here. Oh, I should. There we go. Now we go here. Alright. 3, 2, 1. Interesting. Mining. Level 9 shooting star. Alright. Let's start the timer and get to mining. It's 23 mining, 24 mining, 25, 26 mining. We got a random event. Nice. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do my best and try to get through the maze. 66%? That feels bad. I'm not sure. Or chaos runes. 27 mining, 28 mining, halfway through this chunk. 29 mining, one more level and we can start doing coal. Not that I think I'm going to here, but it will be big for the account. This tier 9 star just crashed next to me. I've never actually seen it fall. It's kind of cool, but I don't have anywhere near 90 to get it, which is a shame. And I did think about hopping on my main and trying to mine it down, but I don't think it'd be worth it because, well, one, that account's not even bonded, so there's that. But also, I'd have to get it down to tier 2 or tier 3, but keep mining, and I only have 21 minutes left. Mining 30. I don't know if I'm gonna have time. Probably not. 15 minutes is not very much. But I just put the star on the star miner CC. So there will probably be a ton of people showing up in a second to mine that, but although there's a bunch, so maybe not. Yeah, here's the first guy. The second guy.
31 mining. I wonder, has star mining died off? Like, is that not as important anymore? Or are people not doing it as much? Because I remember on my other account going for the ring and going in the star miner thing, there would be like 50 people showing up to every mine or every star, and it would get eaten up in like, minutes. And I do think they changed it. Maybe it doesn't deplete as fast anymore or something like that. And I guess if it didn't deplete as fast, you wouldn't need to mob them as much. I think this might be a bot. 32. Maybe not. But like, what the fuck is he doing? He keeps clicking this, going back and forth. I don't know, maybe he's just griefing me, but not doing a very good job at it, so I don't really know. But that was 32 mining. Just mined my first sapphire. See, this is what I was expecting 15 minutes ago. So a pretty relaxed grind. Nice doing something a little different. Also getting over 30. I'm real close to the next level. Let's see if we can't get this real quick. 33 should end. Alright, that is the timer. Let's see where we're going next. Okay, these are all my permanents. That is not connected, so I can't roll that one. So we have this chunk again for what would be the 5th time, I believe, maybe 6th. We have the Mossy Giants, which really is not bad now that we have food. And we have, I believe there's a maple tree, which if we could get this, then we could really work towards getting these U's done, and that would be huge. But let's see where we're going. 3. Oh, also, if we get here, that's a chance for us to exit the Soulwars island, which I would not be too upset about. 3, 2, 1. I think I'm gonna focus fire making because that is the block for here. Maple shield, an iron pickaxe, that would be nice. Where do we get that? Is it just on the ground? Sand crab. Okay, let's go check it out. First KC, coins. It's a bummer that there's no bones. This whole island is so strange. It's like, I think it gets better back here, and maybe these two as well. But all these have like one thing per chunk, and like compared to everything else on the map, like you can even just see the icons, how much stuff per chunk and how densely populated everything is. It's just a strange area, and I know it's newer, but still. This is going a lot slower than I anticipated. This is my, where are we at? So I've killed 5 so far in 10 minutes. The drop is 1 in 25 or 126 or something like that. So on drop rate, it's gonna take me 50 minutes. 50, almost 50 minutes to get it, if it's on drop rate. Hopefully I get it soon. I don't have to do it on drop rate. But I do think that this is worth more to me, to my account, getting a pickaxe upgrade than chopping and burning maples. Because mining iron with the bronze pick was so slow. So any upgrade on that, I think, would be huge. And I did get a defense level. I think I missed it. That's 20 strength, 30 combat, attack 21. Killed 11, 20 minutes. Still no luck. I just got trolled as a bronze pick 22 attack. You know what, after this kill, I'm gonna go chop and burn a maple just to check that off my tasks list. This is slow. 100, so what is that, 4 times the basic tree? I do feel a little better about my choice to fight the sand crabs, just with how long this is taking. Because it's not like I could have gotten 60 and 60 in this chunk or anything like that. 135 per log, which is like 3 times, a little more than 3 times the basic logs. That's pretty nice, not gonna lie. I wish there was more of these spread out over here, but getting this pick I think is more important for my account. But we can mark this off while we're fighting. So we burned and we chopped. 23 attack, 31 combat. I'm gonna switch over to controlled for a little while and just kind of work on everything at once because I just gotta get my levels up. Look at that. Iron pick. Goodbye. Let's do some more wood cutting. We got 25 minutes left. Can make a little bit of progress here. 48 firemaking. This has been, I think, my favorite chunk of the Soulwars chunk so far because it has felt like I'm actually making progress, like upgrading my pickaxe and getting to maple trees, where everything else has felt like doing less efficient skilling, which is fine. It's not like a bad thing. I didn't hate it or anything like that, but this is like giving me energy where the other ones felt like they were taking energy. I don't know if that makes any sense or not. 5. Alright, that is my time. Step away from the tree. Pause this timer. Let's see where we're going next. 3, 2, 1. Okay. This has been the most traveling I've done, really. Been kind of surprised by that. Let's check our tasks. Bake pita bread. Catch a raw bass. Obtain a big bass. That's going to be like 1 in 3,000 or something like that. So there's also a maple tree in this chunk. So if we get spooned on the big bass, which I don't imagine so, but you know, you never know what's going to happen. Another evil bob. I hope this is the fishing one. Ooh, snapdragons. Or my herb lore skill that I still haven't unlocked. We got our first casket. Let's open that and see what we get. Some coins. Take that. Got another casket. More coins. That's honestly probably the best because I think the other stuff is jewelry. 17 fishy. This has felt slower to me than anchovies, but I'm not sure. Well, I'm stupid. I was like, oh, if I can just get lucky and spoon the big bass, I'll go chop some maples. That'll be a good plan. Let's see if we get lucky. To even get a normal bass, I need 46 46 fishing. So there's no way. But it is going little by little, making some progress. Another casket. Another sapphire. 18 fishing. Got another casket. An emerald. I don't want to drop them, but they're taking up a lot of room. I'm not sure yet. I get excited every time I get a casket, but then I get nervous of losing another slot. Let's see. Hey, cool. Got about 4 minutes left in this chunk. That's level 20 fishing, which unlocks trout. Live fishing. That'd be good if I ever get a fishing rod. Not happy about that. Alright, there is the timer. We made some decent progress. Got 20 fishing. We got 20 fishing. We also got 4 sapphires and an emerald. So there's just this little sliver, but there'll be a way to unlock that. I think we can. Let's switch back real quick and see if we can get to that chunk, and see if we can get to the bank chunk, because it may be blocked off. Oh, that would suck. Huh. We can get in here, but oh man, that would be brutal. Okay, well, that's the game we're playing, right? So let's go back here and unmark that, and unmark that. I have a pretty strong feeling of where we're going next. 3, 2, 1. Whew. That was scary. Let's go check this out. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely a free chunk. So we can go ahead and star that. So these are my permanent chunks. You probably know that, but just I don't remember if I've said it or not. So now we get to roll this and the fishing chunk again. And I can go up, yeah. Right, 3, 2, 1. Right back to where we were. We may lose the emerald. I don't know. I like it all has a lot of use down the road for. There's another one. Okay. Yeah. We'll see. We'll see. I don't even know, cause like, obviously, the sapphires are the least valuable, but are the ones that are gonna get me XP sooner, because it's 20 for sapphire, and I'm imagining 30 for emeralds, 40 for rubies, 27 for emeralds, and 34 for rubies. Oh, Leo. It's gonna be another slot taken up. Zombie mask. Okay. So here is the new plan. I know that I can get cow meat and chicken meat from this chunk. I have to go through this chunk to exit. I can cross this border diagonally and be fine. I'm 21 fishing. So I can drop my chicken and I can drop my beef. It would be very nice to keep them. But for now, I don't think it's practical. I can get them back easy enough. I can buy them in Al-Kharid, I can buy them in Falador. Like, they're replaceable. I'll hold on to the ruby because that's a little more difficult to get, but sapphires and emeralds I don't think are gonna be good enough or worth enough to justify holding on to. Hey, I genuinely was about to say the thing I would
like to get is the Cosmic Talisman. It's 1 in 16. I don't think I have that. I know I got a rare talisman from something where I was like, oh, I gotta keep that because who knows when I'll like get another one. And it may be a cosmic, but I feel like it was something else. Let me. This whole island, I talked about it before, but it it kind of has the resources of one chunk spread out between what is this 20 different chunks, 18 different chunks, whatever. It's really weird. 22 fishing. We're getting very close. Well, close-ish. 53 more total levels, and we can. That's one wreck for Soulwars. Another casket. Another casket. Hey, cool. 22 fishing. I think I'm gonna swap over to trees and fire making again. 55 woodcutting. We just hit 49 fire making. All right. So because this is permanently unlocked, this becomes rollable. That's really the only difference. So we have a 1 in 4 chance of having to do. Oh, maybe. I want to go check that out real quick. That northern section, because that would be much better than the small little area. Yeah, this would probably work better. I think this is more trees. Shame that there's no oak or anything like that over here. But okay, let's switch back. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Okay, more maples. Start the timer and chop some more trees. 51 more levels to go. It's really not that far away, huh? Combat is going to be the most difficult. 50 fire making. Got a count check. This will be another lamp. Put this straight to agility. And it's going to be close to 2. I think I need 1 more. 3 more. Damn. 3 more lamps. 56 wood cutting. We also got 51 fire making. We are inching our way up there. We got a bird's nest. Wear that and drop that and keep chopping. 10 more minutes. All right, that is the timer. Step off of this. 3, 2, 1. All right, back to mining. Before mining, so 55, no, 90. Damn it. I don't know why I keep doing that. I keep thinking I just need 55 for myth ore and I'm good and I can unlock this. But this has the whatever, what is that called? Shooting star. Shooting star can land here and I need 90 to mine that. So, but if I can get 55, that would be good in general. Not that I'm going to get it in this hour. But I can make some progress. So while I'm doing this, I am over here watching Mark RS's stream for his Birthright Blocked account. And he was saying that he did 65,000 men. That's a weird way to say that. Killed 65,000 men to get the level to enter the Warriors Guild. And getting 60 woodcutting for use doesn't feel as bad anymore. 35 mining, 36 mining, 37 mining. Got a Niles. Something I've been thinking about is we either need to start stacking tin and copper to get through the first 15 levels of smithing, or if I can get to Al-Kharid or I think Karamja as well. There's a few places that sell bronze bars. If I get there and buy them out, or buy them and use them in the case of Karamja, I can really skip the mining grind of the smithing early stuff. And so I think I'm gonna try that. I think that's what makes the most sense. There's a lot of options, but basically all this to say, I don't think I'm gonna try to bank tin and copper, at least not anytime soon. Does that mean I have Winter Todd available to me? 50 and 50? Or is it 60? I think it's 50 and 50, right? Alright, that is 1 hour. We get to go over to our chunk picker and see where we're going next. This will be more maples. This will be available to go down here and fish, which is what I think I'll do. This will be fighting moss giants and a possible exit from the island. 3, 2, 1. Back to maples. Got a Flippa event. I can't remember the last time I did this one. I feel like this could use a little bit of a rework. This is so bad. It's like too long, too boring. There's nothing happening. Too easy too. I think that's it, right? Okay, so I'm gonna drop these. And I'm gonna take that. That feels like a solid trade. Just under the wire, 53 firemaking, 7 more to go. Okay, that's the timer. Let us head over to the chunk map. Every time I say that, by the way, I always think of a head of lettuce. I guess I think of RuneScape cabbage, which is not lettuce, but I do think of it every time I say let us head over there. And it's like a little inside joke that just makes me happy every single time. And I just wanted to share it with you. That's open, that's open, that's open, and that's open. Let's check our tasks. Pita bread. We're pretty far off from being able to do that. We're currently 24 cooking. And we're definitely far off from catching a bass, which is, does it tell me, 1 level away from catching cod and 23 levels away from catching bass? Cod will definitely speed stuff up for us. Maybe we should fish for a little bit. Let's try it. Let's go back to fishing and see how that does for us. Let's make sure our timer's going and we can fish. Nice little AFK hour. Yeah, so I'm going to cook my fish this time. Get back to doing that, because that will also help. My fishing and my cooking are both lower level, so it needs less XP, which will help with the total level, which will help with getting into Soulwars once we get back there. Because if I get 500 total level and 50 or 40 combat, I can do it. And that will be a huge unlock for my account. Got another casket, but I'm going to drop that because I can't justify holding it. Basically, I've said it too many times. I don't know what else to say about it. Oh, I'm getting so mad. You didn't complain to me about me saying it. I complained to myself, and now I'm treating you like this is your fault. I apologize. I'm hoping when I get this level, of course, I'm hoping when I get this level, the XP rates will jump up quite a bit with the COD, I think is what I'm going to get. 23. Yep, cod. 25 cooking. I wish I had a way to hold on to those more. I hate just dropping food that I need. Like every chunk, every time I fight, I'm like, I don't have a source of food. And then when I have a source of food, I don't have anything to fight. And I can't. I need to be able to connect the two of them. 24 fishing, 26 cooking, 25 fishing, 27 cooking. I want to give a shout out to HVAC expert who told me how to fix my chunk map and how to add items. And this is now, yeah, this is much better. This is what I've been wanting to do for so long. So that is really helpful. Thank you again, HVAC. I know this has been, it's probably a couple weeks since this happened, but I really appreciate it. That is 28 cooking. So HVAC pointed out to me that I can manually add that I have items like the knife and the tinder box and stuff like that. And that really solves a lot of the problems I was having with the chunk picker, to where there were things that I could do, but it wasn't coming up on the task list. And I think there's more that I could do with levels. They had mentioned stuff about like the agility pipe. I could set it to where that should come up. I think with that stuff, agility stuff will be easy enough to notice, I hope, as I do it. So I don't think I'm going to mess with that because I'm worried about breaking the picker again in a different way. But I'm going to add in all the tools. I'm even going to add in the tools that I don't have, like just like fishing net, or I have a fishing net, like fishing pole and that kind of stuff. So that way it is still coming up with the tasks, so I am not making a task or a chunk that should be unlocked prematurely, because I don't want to do that. It goes against the whole point, and it should be harder with me being able to move around, because that does make it easier in a lot of ways. So I want to make sure that I'm making it balance out to where I'm not just getting an easy pass, because that's not what I want to do. I mean, I guess we can carry that, right? Just one. Let's grab the cod. Ugh. I'm gonna count it. I clicked it before the thing went off. I was in the middle of the process of picking it up. I'm taking it with me. I'm probably gonna drop it here in a second anyways, but let us head over here. We're on this page to roll our next chunk. Let's see where we're going. 3, 2, 1. Back down. Drop those. I had a feeling I wasn't gonna use them. Now I could be fighting. Let me check the chunk tasks. Yeah. Wield a maple shield, fletch a maple shield. Just got 57 woodcutting. Does combat? You know what? I think it does. I think that makes more sense. Combat might be more important for me because it will level faster. I need 40 combat, and it will apply to my total level as well. So if I focus combat for a bit, I will be working towards getting into Soulwars and actually being able to play a game there, which will be huge for the account. Oh, I keep saying the same things. The problem is, I keep having the same thoughts. That's why the same things keep coming out. Make space for your thoughts. Human thinking is complex. Notice your thoughts. I have noticed my thoughts. Hold your thoughts lightly. Practice a new thought. Seek evidence for a new thought.
I don't know what it means to hold a thought lightly. Like not take it serious? And I know it's not technically faster because it's just spreading out the XP across all 4 instead of the 2. But it does feel faster in terms of progress. Watching them all tick over around the same time, it's gonna feel like a lot more progress than one at a time. We just got 30 hit points, 32 combat, just hit 22 strength, getting real close to defense level 2. 32 defense, 25 attack, and 33 combat. It's not a problem. I don't think like the game's wrong or anything like that. But I do wish these drop bones just for my training's sake. It was like a bummer to get so many kills in without getting any prayer XP for it. Alright, we got a Sergeant Damien random event. And 23 strength. There we go. Sit-ups? I mean, that's sit-ups, right? That's not someone laying on their back with their head facing that way, and this is their legs, and this is their crotch, right? Just spread eagle. Yeah, camo top. So I was thinking about this fishing bait, and while it would be good to use eventually, I'm gonna have to get a fishing pole to use it. And when I get a fishing pole, I can just buy it then. And it's so cheap. I don't think it makes sense to take a spot for it right now. 31. 26 attack. 24 strength, 34 combat. We're gaining a ton of levels. We're 478. And this is kind of what I was talking about when I decided not to cut the trees. I would have maybe, probably not even gotten 1 level in this amount of time. And it just wouldn't have gotten me closer to doing Soulwars. 33 defense. Let us head over here. Alright, I added fishing pole, and I got a cook herring task, and then when I clicked on it, because I assumed, oh, this must be from a chunk somewhere else, no, it is a drop from a sand crab, the 1 in 64, so that'll be something else that we do here. But it's just weird that it just added. I don't know. Maybe I didn't calculate or something after the last time. Let's pick our next chunk. 3, 2, 1. Okay, that feels very unlikely, but we can go back up north. So we're gonna do some more fishing, some more cooking. Actually, I should grab a log first. Keep meaning to do this. That way I don't have to drop anything to get the log. We are 21 total levels away from our first requirement and 5.5 levels away combat from being able to do Soulwars. 29 cooking, 27 fishing, 30 cooking, 28 fishing, 31 cooking, 29 fishing, 32 cooking. I'm getting the Chef's Guild. We gotta get a hat though. Come on, 1 more cod. I would like to take some cooked food with me if I'm going north because there's that cave. Come on. Come on, you can do it. You can do it. There we go. Cook. I'm counting it. That was good. That was clean. You can't tell me otherwise. Can I just say, this clan is fucking silly. It's such a good time. I've been in a few different clans on my old accounts,
and everyone was so goddamn serious all the time. But the One Chunk clan is a good time consistently. Been a lot of fun. So let us head over to our chunk map. We got 4 rolls. This was the chunk I was talking about that has the cave. I believe I can get there from this direction. Not positive. This has a little tiny little thing, but will unlock this for me. So I'm gonna count it. I shouldn't have to do anything there. This is not a death chunk, but a fucking boring ass chunk. I can't get out of it, and it has just regular trees. And here's more sand crabs or maples. So let us. Wrong button. Calculating task. 3, 2, 1. Nice. Alright. Somewhere new. That's exciting. Okay. We can get over here. I know there's dragons. I know there's a chest. I don't think I can do the chest. Let's take a look. We got greater demons, fire giants, blue dragons, and iron dragons. This would be very nice. Get the rune scimitar. Let's see what ranging them looks like. Okay, let's actually just get out of here. Oof. Let me out, let me out, let me out. I'm glad I had food. Well, that did not go great. I don't know what to do. Maybe I should just fight the skeleton? I think that might be our best choice. What's this? Squirrel. Okay, let's fight the skeleton. I think that's a good place to start. See if he drops anything. Let's see if I can't run past, because I would like to range the fire giants if I could. Ouch. If I could stand here and shoot over? No. Yeah, this skeleton. Okay, let's try this again. I think it might run away though. Yeah, how can I... no. No. Why am I... Oh, it's raw. Duh. Oh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Don't go that way. I don't have any fire protection. So what do we do then? Just got a level. That 33 cooking. We are only 13 total level away. Yes, do we cut logs? We can cut logs and then fight the skeleton when our health comes back enough. So this method feels pretty smooth. Not that there's any really hard way to do this, but I'll come over here, cut these 3. By the time I'm done, these will have grown back. And then from here, I can just light the logs. Okay, our health is full, so thinking about trying to fight that skeleton again. We're super close to 2 more levels. Not sure where it's gonna spawn. Could I survive the blue dragons if I run through? I feel like not, right? Like that's... I have 31 hit points. I don't think I can. I think it would... If it hits me with the fire, I think it'll definitely kill me. Also, just got 25 strength. Alright, let's go back to woodcutting. Let our health come back. 54 firemaking. He got a second beaver. Crazy. Would have been followed at 1.9 mil. That's nuts. Alright, there is the timer. Let us head over to the chunk map. This looks like it'll be a free chunk, which will open up the potential to fish over here.
This should be a free roll. If I get that, and this will be more fishing. So I got 2 free chunks, I'm pretty sure, and a fishing chunk. So let's see where we're going. 3, 2, 1. Okay. We unclick that, calculate the tasks, cook a herring. This is not this is not correct. Catch a herring. Where can I catch a herring? Fishing rod, yeah, I added that. Fishing bait, I added that. Fishing spot, Isle of Pottery. Here. I see. Okay, so... Oh, fuck. This is my cow and chicken chunk. That sucks. So we don't have that anymore. Okay. We do have this one though. So we get to roll again right away. Oh, I keep hitting the wrong button. I think I want to go this way. I'd like to get back here if I can, because there's, I think, mahogany trees, which would be huge. 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Okay. More wood cutting. Oh no, this is free. That's, yeah.
But I think I have to have those in my bank to get the lamps from that guy. So I'm going to hold on to it because I don't want to risk losing it. Last minute and we got a dunce of it. So I think this is going to be... this should get me the agility level, which will be huge. Oh, not quite. Almost. Let us head over here. Alright, this is the one I want. This is the one that will be free, and this will be fishing. So they're all decent. 3, 2, 1. Okay, so if I unclick that, calculate my task, that's free. Ah, fuck. So this this is free, which is great in a way, but I can only go one direction, which is this direction. So let's see where we're going. 3, 2, 1. Yeah, I knew it. I had a premonition that that was going to be the one I rolled. Back at it. Okay. More woodcutting. Got 27 attack, which is 35 combat. We are 5 combat levels away. Ooh, that's a big hit. Don't be mean to me. Okay. I think the skeleton is gonna hit me. Okay, chill. I gotta turn that off. That's the problem. Alright, that failed. Oh well. 55 firemaking. 58 woodcutting. Just need 2 more. Got another evil bob. I'm really hoping for fishing. I don't think it's fishing. Ooh, nice. Why did I want the fishing one? 650, that's nice. Level 30. I mean, it's definitely useful, but for some reason in my head it was going to be like level 2, like the first levels on the account. That's the timer. Let us head over here. our options are here, which I don't know what fishing that is, or here, which has fishing and maples for sure. I would like to go here just to check out this northern section. I also kind of really fucked up. uh, this used to be unlocked for me. That had the cow and the chicken. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee that I'm going to go back there because so I had to uncheck it because I have a herring on one of my tasks and I could catch it there if I had a fishing rod. But I dropped my chicken and my beef to save room because once I get back to the exit chunk, I could diagonally cross in here at any point I wanted. Get the meat, head out, bank it, whatever. Well, now that this is unlocked, I can no longer do that. And I just have rat meat and bear meat. So I'm going to have to find chicken and beef if I don't get it soon. But 3, 2, 1. Nice. I always like when it is friendly. Hey, a free chunk? It doesn't feel possible. I like keep feeling like I figured out how to do my chunk stuff, and then something happens, and I don't know what I'm doing.
Okay, I am back. I have a new microphone. Hopefully this sounds a lot better. I'm in this chunk here, and it says I have no tasks, but I am looking behind me, and there's a lobster cage, or a lobster fishing spot. I don't have a pot, so that would make sense. It's not accessible here. It would make sense why it's not coming up on the chunk picker. But I did add the lobster pot to my items on the chunk picker. Manually add items, lobster pot. So I'm not sure why it's not coming up, but I do know that it's there. So I'm not going to allow myself to get this as a free chunk. And I'm going to cut some more trees because these pyre fiends are too strong. I can't believe how close I am to a 500 total level. I'm waiting on my mic stand that attaches to my desk. So right now I'm just holding my mic. You wanted to slip into something a little more comfortable? That feels better. Get my shorts on, my zombie mask. All right, we just got 56 firemaking. Another evil bob. Snapdragons, nice. It's gonna be some good restores eventually. If that ever happens. 20 more minutes. Coming down to the last minute. Made some more progress on our next levels, but it is very slow with just regular logs. I'm really hoping to go west because there's teaks and mahoganies over there, and that will help me finish out these woodcutting levels, and I think firemaking I should be able to burn. Alright, let's head over here. So we can roll that. That's the one that we want. That is not rollable. That is rollable. Okay, I think that's it. So we have a 50-50 shot. I really want this one. 3, 2, 1. Hey. Nice. 61 fletching, 50 firemaking, 50 woodcutting. Well, we got both of those. We need fletching, which we don't have, but we can work on. So we've made it to our new chunk, and let's see if we can't find. There's the mahogany tree. There. Teaks are there. I think. Can I do mahoganies yet? Can I start with mahoganies? Oh, I gotta burn these first. Hang on one sec. Okay, that's a log. Burn it. Alright, so now we can check off 2 tasks. Burn and chop. And now I wanna hop and see if I can't find an empty world. Looks like there's gonna be one on just every world. That's a bummer. Because I don't want to mess them up, but I also need to use the trees. Hey, there we go. Alright, let's start this. I didn't know there was a fishing rod out here. I had all those, that fishing bait. That fishing bait that I dropped, because that's never gonna help me. I can just buy it when I get a fishing rod. Well, that sucks. But we got a fishing rod now. Dropping some more seeds. I really want to keep that poem. I hate having this cosmic talisman because I think I have one, but I'm not positive and I can't check. 57 mining. Firemaking. 59 woodcutting. 1 more to go for use. Got another bird's nest. Let's see what seed it is. Apple. Yeah, I don't think so. I think this is gonna be a beer. A beer and some coins. Oh, beer and a kebab. Right. I don't want these. Got a minute and a half left. I really thought this was gonna get a lot more XP than it did. I mean, I did make some progress. About halfway through 59, which is really good. And getting really close to 58 fire making. I'm also 4 levels away. And I just got to get 5 more combat levels. And we can do Soulwars. I don't even know what I'm hoping for next, because I would like to get back to the sand crabs to get some fishing bait. I would also, oh, I should unmark that. I would also like to get back here to get the herring, and then get my beef and chicken back, because I'm gonna have to fix that mistake. So either of those, either direction works towards accomplishing both of those goals, but this is the exit. Oh, there is. Okay, so we can make that a roll. There's like a tiny little sliver right there. And then that can get unlocked. So ideally, I'll get that, and then it'll bounce me right back into here. I'm gonna do the wrong thing. 3, 2, 1. So we're gonna mark that off. We are going to reset this, so that is done. Not options, and I'm gonna go straight back into this chunk. All right, back to woodcutting. So last night, my wife and I were watching a video by Jay Aubrey on YouTube, and she only watched like the first 30 minutes of it with me, and she's not really into YouTube that much, so I ended up finishing it later. Oh man, I was talking to her about it. I was like, oh yeah, I finished that video. I don't think you would have liked it. By the end of it, it gets really intense, like kind of pedophilic. Not Jay Aubrey, but the topic that he's talking about is pedophilic. Well, she had no context to what I was talking about when I said I finished that video. She thought I was talking about this video, and she was very concerned about what I was saying and what I'm doing, making videos on YouTube. It was pretty funny. 58. There's flax right here. And broken. Dang. Ooh, bird snare. Fuck. I need to get over there. Oh, that would be awesome. That's great news. I didn't even know that. Because there's the copper here. Ooh, chimchapa. Here. Yeah, hunter would be great to work on. Got a bird's nest with a ring in it. Emerald. Emerald. What are emerald rings? I don't know. I feel pretty confident that I'm not going to need it soon if I can't even remember what it does. Hey. Finally. This has been a long time coming. I'm very happy to have that done. Unfortunately, not done with the fire making, so I'm going to continue doing this before I can get over to fletching, which I think I'm going to have to do with basic trees. But I'm going to keep using these teak trees to get the fire making because it's just so much more XP. See, we got another bird's nest here. My connection has been so bad. I know, every time I drop them, I'm like, I'm going to regret this. I'm going to want them. I'm going to need them. I'm going to miss them. But I just don't have the space. I have the fishing rod. I'm going to get, I hope, I'll grab a box trap too, but I'm going to grab the bird snare. I just can't pass that up because I don't know when I'm going to find those. And I had no idea they spawned on the ground out here. That's huge. 59. One more to go and then we can switch over to fletching. I got 3 minutes left here. Obviously not going to be able to get it with these teaks, but these teaks have saved me so much time. It's been huge to have this access to these. All right, we got a mysterious old man right at the end of the chunk time. Mime show. Oh no. That means I'm losing more space. All right, I always miss the first one, so let's be careful not to do that. Laugh? Oh, nice. That didn't take up any space. Perfect. Let us head over here. All right. So we did not fletch the mahogany stock. That's okay though. We made a lot of progress. We're one level away from fire making, and we have the level to cut yew trees. Okay, I want to go this way. This is what I want. If I go this way, it's okay. It's more wood cutting. It's more fire making. Both are important. Either one, I'm fine with. I much prefer this one, although it will take a lot of space out of my inventory, which is already really tight. So let's see. 3, 2, 1. Okay. Can't win them all. I called like 4 in a row. Let's head over there.